Hello everyone! Welcome to my first ever dedicated Q&A video. I kind of got a lot of questions, so this video might be split into two parts. Anyway, roll the intro. First question, do you play much music on the keyboard you have? Well, no, it's actually still not set up in the new house, it's just kinda sitting behind my couch. I don't even know how to play a piano, I just kinda have one. What's your favorite game on each device you have? My favorite game on Nintendo Switch would probably be Mario Odyssey because it's the only game I was able to defeat out of all of the games I have. I was able to defeat one of the Divine Beasts in Legend of Zelda, but I didn't get very far with the whole memory picture thing or whatever, I don't know. And as for Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I just never finished it. I got bored. I'm thinking of getting the Pokemon Diamond remakes, but I'm still not sure. I've pretty much lost interest in Pokemon since it became a 3D game, but I really do want to play some Gen 4 games. And no, I don't care about the graphics like all the other Pokemon nerds. My favorite game on my DS would be basically any game from the Pokemon Gen 5 series. I used to have a copy of White 2, but I lost that twice. But I was able to buy a copy of Black 2 from a friend for like $12. I think I eventually got bored and just used a glitch to get all the legendaries. Let's check that actually. Yep, you can see I have Keldeo, Victini, and Zoroark. I have no idea why she is named Robin. I have this Game Boy Pocket, but I don't really have any interesting games for it. I have these 4 games, but I'm pretty sure all the save batteries are dead. As for my Game Boy Advance, my favorite game for it is Pokemon Leaf Green. I lost my copy. It's at a friend's house, I think. I also remember tearing the label off it, like the genius I am. I also have one of these cheapo at-games Genesis emulators. I guess I can consider it a Sega Genesis, basically, but my favorite game on it would probably be Streets of Rage 2. Let's see if I can find it in here, actually. Yeah, here it is. Time to listen to some terrible sound emulation, guys. The speaker is just having a stroke. Yeah, this is boring. As for both my NES consoles, I really didn't play either of them very much, so I guess I'll just say Legend of Zelda. My Wii is somewhere down in this basket, so we're gonna talk about that one as well. My favorite game, as you can tell by the fact that I have a Wii wheel, would be Mario Kart Wii. It's one of these discs. Here it is. I wonder how scratched up my disc is. Ooh boy, that's bad. My favorite game on PC and my favorite game overall is Terraria. I could literally come back to this game anytime and I just will not be able to stop playing. I could probably play this game 24/7 and not get bored for over a year. I'm currently working on a 1.4 expert mode player and I just defeated Skeletron Prime, so that's cool. When will the next tech destruction video come out and what will it be? As with any time someone asks me a question like this, I do not know the answer. I currently have an Android Destroys computer and an Android Destroys Spring Cleaning Edition planned, but I don't know when they're gonna come out. The Spring Cleaning one would obviously come out during spring. Honestly, as of now, I don't know what to do with my channel. What's the first food you ever learned how to make? I'm not exactly sure, but if we're just talking about foods that you throw in the microwave and be done with it, probably bagels. No, I don't put my bagels inside a microwave. I put them inside a toaster like a sane human being. If we're talking about something a little more proper, then the first thing I ever learned how to cook was eggs. I also cooked my own breakfast once. It went surprisingly well. Speaking of cooking though, I need to make another Andrew's Shit at Cooking. I really do. It would be a lot easier if my parents didn't leave the kitchen like this. That's my fault though. Hide the evidence! And will you ever do another Mario Kart Corruptions video? I need to make another one of those so bad. Honestly, that video was pretty fun to make, and also views. As of now, I have no motivation towards making another, but I hope to at some point. It might even come out next week if I can't think of anything else to make. If you had to switch to uploading to one single social media platform, what would it be? Well, if I'm able to switch after the platform that I upload to ends up dying, then I'd probably stick to YouTube. If we were talking about a real situation though, why would I not be allowed to post to anything else? Assuming it's because I got a bad reputation and got banned from most platforms, I'd probably be quitting. Are you gonna collect more cameras? Yes. What are your PC specs, and do you plan on upgrading it soon? Here are my computer specs. I plan on upgrading my CPU soon. Are you willing to pursue tech destruction as the main type of content on your channel? That's a bit of a hard question, and the answer is probably no. It's just kind of wasteful and costly and really not something I want to do. Although it is my main source of views on this channel, I really don't think I could pursue it full time. What was the first video game you played and the first camera you had? When I was like really young, I had this old VTech gaming console. It had a racing game, it had a Mickey Mouse game. I'm not sure which one I played first, but I'm going to assume it was the Mickey Mouse game. As for the first camera I had this little Fisher-Price camera when I was like 3. Are you into PCMR? I literally have no idea what that means, so I'm just gonna Google it. Ah yes, I am into President's Committee on Mental Retardation. Okay, in all seriousness, I'm assuming you're talking about PC Master Race. I am not in the subreddit, so... no? Will you destroy a Samsung phone? Oh my god! I hate you for being old and bad! You are grounded, 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 grounded for 100 years! Do you like Daily Dose of Internet? Well, I've been sub to him for years now, so yeah. What movie did you cry from and why? I don't actually watch any movies, but I did recently watch The Boy in the Striped Pajamas for history class, and that ending was very tragic. Do you play any games? Osu, 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 and Terraria. Ugh, it smells like pyramid schemes in here. What is your opinion on Mac, Windows, and Linux? Ah, that one question that every plain rock-like YouTuber ends up having to answer. Except this time I'm actually gonna answer it seriously. I personally think macOS is a really good firmware. It's very fluid, it's well optimized, it doesn't have a bunch of bugs. However, I do hate that Apple keeps to themselves all the time and macOS is only available on computers without modification. As for Windows, it's badly optimized, it's buggy, but at least it is publicly available and very versatile so people can fix bugs themselves. It's kind of just like the base level of good operating systems, even if it is not that good. As for Linux, there's too many distributions made by too many different people and I don't know anything about them. Who inspired you to make tech distraction videos? Quick, what's that? Haha! If you were going to be trapped on an island, what 10 things would you bring to survive? Well, I'd bring a survival expert, so he can decide the other 9 things that I should bring. Genius. Realistically, where do you see yourself going after you finish all education, and where? As of right now, I'm not really sure, but my plan is just to get a well-paying job with something I have an interest in. What's your favorite iPhone? If we're talking about design, my favorite iPhone would be the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max. If we're talking about overall performance, well, iPhones get better every year, so right now it's the 12, of course. The same thing applies to my dream phone because they get better every year. What do you think of your dog? He's a dingus. Do you ever think of uploading Osu content? No, because I'm trash. Ah yes, Big Black. That was kind of poop. Not gonna lie. I fucking forgot how to spin, Jesus Christ. Here, look, I can spin better, okay? Alright, and that's all the questions, so... Oh! Thank you for 200 subscribers. Granted, I promise you I'm not mentally insane. I'm just filming videos while being mentally insane. Okay.